Looky,
Hey,
how we doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. We've been getting some, welcome friends, welcome back to the channel. Buck and Billy Ray here. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate your viewership. Friends, Buckin'Stock is right around the corner. We're talking like less than a month. So we're getting pumped up for that. The Barth family's setting up at the property. We're in it now. I've sent some access to Buckin'Stock, but what's happening, friends, is we get people that are fairly new to the channel and they ask, what is Buckin'Stock? You know, what's going on there? What vendors do you have? Friends, it's not Paul Bunyan show. This is a small event of like-minded people who have been, well, if you haven't been watching the channel and you just tuned in, maybe this video's for you. We'll throw up some little clips, but it's basically 3 days because it can't be done in a day. There's basic tree climbing skills. Mr. Sizemore, my dear buddy, is going to bring his climbing gear and his gadget setups. You guys know me. I run a freaking pressix still. I'm old school. So we're going to show that this year. We're going to be a little heavier on the axes than we've ever been. Everything you see on the channel, here's Buckin'Stock in a nutshell. Here's Buckin'Stock in a nutshell. Watch my channel for a couple, 3-4 days, and then picture yourself in the video with me on the stump and splitting firewood, but you're able to ask me questions and tell me your story. I can sign your shirt, I can sign your power saw. This is a big meet and greet. There's not vendors all over the place. It's not that big. We're small, we're growing, but there's so much going on in what you see in my videos is basically you at Buckin'Stock. Is that a good way to kind of put that, Luke?
Exact. That's my favorite way to put it.
Yeah, it's, you know, but I understand people want to know what's going on at Buckin'Stock because if you buy a ticket, you want to know. Friends, it's 3 days. We have access to one another. That's what this is. We have access. I now have access to you and to listen to your story because you guys know me. I don't have to do Buckin'Stocks. I want to do Buckin'Stocks. Last year at Paul Bunyan, we went in 23. Excuse me, that was a little different for us. People weren't used to that. Then the next year, when my father passed away, he passed away, I think 3 days after I got home from Buckin'Stock, or pardon me, Paul Bunyan. But 2024 was kind of a reboot for us. I gave myself all the time in the world for the people. I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. And if you were at 2024 Bunyan, that's what I did. And Christine was giving me water and she's like, you need to sit down. I'm like, I'm good. But I want to see you guys and I want to learn your stories and listen to you because you guys listen to me all the time. Anything you see on the channel is at Buckin'Stock. That's the best way to do this. We'll put some clips up of some previous Buckin'Stocks. It's smiles, it's family. Christine calls it a family reunion is what she actually calls it. And our family is growing. We have 714,000 subscribers now. It's mind-blowing to me. So most of yous know that have been here, this channel is not all about power saws and axes and rah, rah, rah. There's more to life than that. And a lot of that is at Buckin'Stock too. So I got to be careful where I go there. I get a little something in my eye, and so I get a little emotional now and again. So anyways, you guys all know that. You've seen it. I love you. We'll put up some clips. But Buckin'Stock is 3 days of peace, love, and power saws and axes and everything you see on the channel. There's not vendors every place. There's not a bunch of stuff. But who knows where it can go. Friends, a couple other things that has been hits for us, and it was new to us because we've been talking about it for years, and that was hands-on filing experience. I've got a pretty big plethora of chainsaw, power saw filing videos on the internet. And the emails I've got would fill a complete inbox of people thanking me over the years of helping them with their power saw filing. Friends, I've had people come to Buckin'Stock. It's different in person, friends. It's so different in person. I'm right on the stump with you. I ask you, show me what you do. You show me, and I say, well, are you open to some people have walked away from that filing clinic in a way better place. A week goes by after Buckin'Stock and the filing, I get emails. Oh my gosh, you weren't kidding. My saw is lasting longer in the wood now. So the filing clinic is extensive. Of course, there's educational stuff there. And there's some Buckin tips I can give you. That's my name, Buckin, but Buckin Firewood. We talk about what I do and what our system, what the system I run. You guys know me, I'm the long bar guy. But it may open your eyes to some things you've heard, maybe not tried. Maybe you can try them and go, oh, this makes sense to me. So there is some of that there. But the falling, the poles loop that we put in the ground,
Yeah.
that was fantastic
fun.
last year. It was the first time we ever did it. You see it at the Logger Sports games where they fall, they try and hit the beer can out there. But more of that I talk about on the stump, and pouring and all the things you guys hear about me talk about on the stump. So we're going into that this year. Undercuts, back cuts, conventional, all this stuff. It's going to be good, friends. I'm excited to be there this year, which I always am. But we're touching heavy on the axes this year, and the falling techniques, and the filing clinic. So that's Buckin'Stock, friends. It's a bunch of people getting in there and learning each other's stories and being better and lifting one another up instead of comparing and competing. It's about rising. So I wanted to add that in there because this is what this is. It's people getting together and lifting one another up, not competing. Tickets are at buckandbillyray.com. Go see Christine. I hope to see you there. Anybody got any questions? Like straight up, like you wear underwear, Buckin, or what size? Anything? What do you got, Johnny? Johnny boy, what do you got?
All right, so
Exactly, right? Like here he is. You know what I mean? Johnny, you're here.
could you take free samples?
Do I take free samples?
No, could we take free samples?
Yeah, I think you can. What do you want? Which one do you want? Do you want a cookie?
I'll take
Do you want one of them? Let's get you a better one though. How about I cut you one special just for you?
Yeah, sure.
I think, hey, friends? Yeah. Yeah. Let's cut you one. What species you want?
Wow.
Because that's rotten. You don't want that. That's rotten. That was making these saws look pretty good, to be quite frank. Yeah. How about over here? That's a nice size freaking thing, isn't it? I'll get you a new one. Cover your ears up.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, I know you are. We can't just think about things all day long, friends. We got to do some things. We can't just think about it. You gonna be that guy just thinks about something all the time? No, Johnny. Johnny came up here. You know, he's actually quite a shy young man, and he came up here. Like seriously, you've inspired me today. I mean it sincerely. You have, because I talked to you earlier,
Yes.
didn't I?
Work hard.
Be honest.
Be honest. Be kind. Love Buck.
I love it.